Apple's 14.3 billion euro Irish tax break case is officially over. Laid off Candy Crush studio staff reportedly were replaced by the AI tools they helped build. And Xbox's Stream Your Own Game feature now extends to PC. It's Wednesday, July 16th, and here's a quick look at tech in the news this morning from Engadget. Apple's Irish tax break problems are officially over. Ireland's Department of Finance has reported that the entirety of the $14.25 billion fund in Apple's escrow account for the case has been fully transferred to the Exchequer, or Ireland's central fund. The escrow account has, therefore, been closed. This marks the end of one of the world's largest antitrust cases that started way back in 2013, when the European Commission launched an investigation to determine whether Apple was enjoying better tax rates than warranted under the bloc's laws. The Commission found that the tax breaks Ireland gave Apple back then was illegal shortly after its investigation started. And then in 2016, after years of investigation, the Commission ruled that the company had to pay back the illegal state aid it received over a 10-year period before the probe into its tax practices was launched, since it was given significant advantage over its rivals. Apparently, Apple created Irish subsidiaries that own most of its intellectual properties. Every time the company sells a product, the Irish subsidiaries got paid for the use of Apple's IPs. And thanks to the company's agreement with Ireland, Apple was only paying a 1% tax rate on European profits that became as low as 0.005% in 2014. The Commission ordered Apple to pay back the 13.1 billion euros in taxes it owed from between 2003 and 2014, with an interest of 1.2 billion euros on top. In 2018, the company transferred 14.3 billion euros to an escrow account as it appealed the Commission's ruling. The EU's General Court ruled in Apple's favor in 2020, explaining that there was not enough evidence to show that the company had broken the bloc's rules. But in 2024, the European Court of Justice overturned that decision and confirmed the Commission's original ruling in 2016. As the Irish Times has reported, the funds continued depreciating in value since it was deposited into escrow until 2023. It only managed to regain 470 million euros within 16 months before the account's closure in May, thanks to higher interest rates and investments with higher yields. Microsoft's extensive gaming portfolio was hit hard by sweeping layoffs earlier this month. The situation appears to have been particularly galling for staff at Candy Crush developer King, who are reportedly set to be replaced by AI tools they worked on. Multiple anonymous sources have told mobilegamer.biz that a number of narrative, UX, level design, and user research staffers at King have spent several years helping to build and train AI models that can do their jobs more quickly. Those same employees are now being told their jobs are at risk. They added that the copywriting team is facing the same fate, with the London-based group working on Farm Heroes Saga expected to effectively be cut in half. One source said, "The fact AI tools are replacing people is absolutely disgusting, but it's all about efficiency and profits, even though the company is doing great overall. If we're introducing more feedback loops, then it's crazy to remove the developers themselves. We need more hands and less leadership." The same source estimated that the company-wide staff cuts could end up being more than 200, which was the number reported by Bloomberg when it broke the news of the broader layoffs. The impact of the recent staffing upheaval is being felt across Microsoft's gaming division. Engadget's Jessica Condit recently spoke to employees at Halo Studios, with one developer telling Engadget that "We're super pissed about the layoffs." At least 5 people within Halo Studios were told they no longer had jobs shortly after receiving an all-staff email from Microsoft Gaming CEO Phil Spencer, allegedly celebrating Xbox's current profitability. The same developer said Microsoft was trying its damnedest to replace as many jobs as it can with AI agents, as it increasingly pushes Copilot on its staff. Xbox's Stream Your Own Game feature continues to expand. You can now use your PC to play supported games you own on Xbox. The games stream from the cloud, not your console. You'll need to be an Xbox Insider and Game Pass Ultimate subscriber to use it. The PC launch follows the feature's arrival earlier this year on other devices. Already supported were Xbox consoles, TVs, browser-based devices, including mobile, and Meta Quest headsets. The idea is the latest chapter in Microsoft's mission to make Xbox software more device agnostic. Hop on whatever device is available and start playing without waiting for installations. Now, that makes sense from a business perspective. Given Sony's commanding lead in their two-way console race, it is increasingly more about selling Game Pass subscriptions than fighting a losing hardware battle. Microsoft lists over 250 supported games. Standouts include Baldur's Gate 3, Star Wars Outlaws, Cyberpunk 2077, Hogwarts Legacy, Balatro, and a whole mess of Assassin's Creed entries. Microsoft says it will add more over time. The company says the collection includes some console-only titles, but you'll be hard-pressed to find many that are not already available natively on PC. Now, on the other hand, this method could free up storage and save you the hassle of downloading them. There are some caveats. You'll need to own digital copies of those you want to stream to your PC. Physical copies will not cut it. The feature is only available in the 28 countries where Xbox Cloud Gaming is supported. You will also need a Game Pass Ultimate subscription, which costs $20 a month. And if you're interested, you will first need to sign up for the Xbox Insider program, which is free. Thanks for listening. There's more to these stories and more tech news at Engadget.com. This episode featured journalism from Mariella Moon, Matt Tate, and Will Shanklin, and was voiced and produced from the sound studios of Spoken Layer by me, Steve White. Enjoy your day. I'll be back tomorrow with more tech news from Engadget.